Okay, welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading, which is what's your next step with money and career for October 2020. So, I'm Seqkat'sTarot from Seqkat'sEnlightenment.com, and I'm glad to have you here with me. So go ahead now and take a moment and look at the totems and choose the one that you feel an affinity towards, or it might be tugging at you. You can take a deep breath to help you tune into the one that's calling you. Your eyes might keep landing on the same one. Or you have your own special way of feeling the energy. And then once you feel the energy that's right for you, you can look down the description box below and find the totem with the timestamp, and it will take you directly there. And if you need more time than I'm affording you here, feel free to pause the video. And there goes a siren to help you choose. Okay, I will meet you at your totem. Okay, welcome if you chose the Raven totem for this week's Pick a Card reading for Money and Career, October 2020. And your theme card is Know You Belong. It's a pretty one. I love that one. Okay. So, the energies that I'm getting from this initially, as I pull up you some cards. For some of you, you have a particular calling and you belong there. That's what your career and or service is supposed to be. And you're getting a calling for that. So that's what's going on for some of you. So they're letting you know you belong here. This is where you go. Yes, this is the path. So if you've been feeling that calling and you've been looking for that affirmation, here it is. For some of you, you might be looking at a new job position or a new job, and you're wondering if you're going to get it or if it's right for you. And it's an affirmation too. Know you belong. Yes, you belong with this group. You belong here. So yeah, so that's for some of you too. And keep in mind, I do have this tuned in many of you, so you're going to have different relative stories to choose from. For a very few of you, some of you are out of work right now, and you might be panicking and freaking out. But your message is from Spirit, know you belong right where you are. That you're supposed to be at work right now. This is a time for you to be going within and spiritually working within yourself. And sometimes we just have to take a break from the world and the normal routine of day-to-day living a life and get a little bit of me time to be able to have that spiritual growth and transformations that we're needing in our life. So some of you are on that path. So you'll have to tune into your relative realities and see which path is fitting you. Okay, yeah, okay. So first, so we've got here too, we're feeling like a lack of family support. So that's another affirmation to know you belong. So you might be in a situation where you're looking at a career that's pulling you and tugging at you, but your family's like, no, you're crazy. That's like a going for your dreams type of thing. No, you're crazy. You can't do that. Don't listen to it. Know you belong. So don't heed that. That's that lack of morale support that they're feeling to give you. If you don't follow the path of knowing you belong, you're not going to reach your happily ever after because you're sowing seeds that are not meant to grow for you. So it's not working out. So you definitely need to this card is all about getting into that alignment. So whether that's that service and that calling for you that's aligned for you, that your heart's been telling you need to do, you need to do it because it's not going to work if you do something opposing that. If it's that job that you're going for that is aligned for you and you're not sure, should I do it, should I not? Same thing, know you belong. Because again, same scenario, if you oppose it, it's not going to work for you. And if you're the ones out of work right now and you're having to take this time to do some spiritual transformation, same thing. You're going to totally waste your time. You're never going to reach your happily ever after if you just throw yourself back out there and try to just get a job to survive. Because you're going to be planting seeds that are not going to reap for you. They're not going to grow. You're just wasting your time. You're spinning your tires. So ignore that lack of family support. Go for your happily ever after, guys, and sow those seeds. Simply by knowing you belong for whichever's pulling you, it's an alignment, it's an infinity. You're going to know it intuitively because it's going to feel good to you. It's going to feel like joy. It's going to feel like an excitement to you. And it's going to feel right. So that's what you want to look at. Okay, so what we're going to do now for your first row is look at your past, and that can be a recent or further away past that is affecting your current present. And what we're going to do then for your third row is look at what's your next step. What is in your highest aligned good and step to take for you that is in your highest good. And this is based on money and career. Okay, so I'm going to pull up all the cards and then start reading them. Oh, wait. We got another one, guys. I'm going to put this one back because it didn't jump or flip, but we did have one that flipped here. Very high. Unless it flipped back. Must have flipped back. Okay, it'll show if it didn't. Oh, there she is. I saw you. Haha. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Sneaky flip. Alrighty. Alright, so looking at your past, now this could be recent or further away, so tune into relative reality, I can say that, and see what's fitting you for the moment. So we're looking at something where you were in a position that you were being subtle about something, not displaying something, or perhaps you're being encouraged to. Because a lot of times if you're going for your dreams, it's really important to be subtle with some negative Nancy's that are going to try to pull you off of that path as you're trying to establish your own faith and belief in going for your dreams. Several scenarios here. So tune into your relative reality. You were either in your power to do something, or you have a powerful figure in your life, perhaps a father-like figure that is beneficial to you or helpful to you. And or this could be simply tossed in there to say, hey, Aries, whether that be you or someone with whomever you're engaged with in the situation as the cards unfold. And it kind of comes right here. There's a symbiotic relationship going on, some sharing of some type, some giving. Someone's giving and sharing like a charity type of thing or helping you out. And it's symbiotic, and it may be coming from this person that's in this powerful position, and it's good. They're happy to give and you're happy to receive. Or you could be the one in the power giving to them and you're happy to give and they're happy to receive. So you'll just have to tune in and see how that is fitting you. There is something, though, you do need to let go of, and we're not getting much clarity here. Perhaps we'll get it in the clarification because everything's so positive here. So there's something we do need to let go of. And then it looks like you are about or were invited to embark a new journey. So if you were, it was a positive journey. Perhaps you even embraced it and did embark a new journey, a new path, a new type of thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify. If you've been following me, I've kind of switched it up. I'm clarifying now as we go along. Kind of save time on the recap. So it's interesting how they clarify the past, because they'll either reaffirm what happened in the past or they'll start giving you advice for your future, which you should start doing now. Your present or future, I should say. Okay, there we go. All right. So what you're getting here, okay, so the Queen of Swords. So this is showing you probably what we need to let go. Okay, so all right, so when she comes in reverse like this, she's doing one of two things. She's either getting too cold-hearted about something, or she is attached to something that she needs to let go of. So we either need to let go of this cold-heartedness and need to open our heart and have some compassion on someone, or even perhaps yourself, or we need to release an attachment that we have to something going on in our life that we want to hang on to for dear life, or someone as well. We got the Seven of Swords showing up here too, so that's like holding your own defense, holding your ground. So there may be someone that might be testing you and pushing against you, like those negative Nancy's, and that's where this subtly came up. And then we're also looking at too, know that you belong, hold your ground. You may not have family support on going after your dreams. Like I said, they'll start sometimes giving you advice what you should do now. Hold your ground. The idea that you might need to let go of it is an attachment that they are family and pleasing family and not doing your own thing that's right for you. If you do that, you will not have a happily ever after, because you're not sowing the proper seeds for you that will grow. They won't. They will just fail you. So they're giving you some advice there. And then we have the Four of Cups, because we're not going to feel good. We're going to go into apathy if we don't do our own thing. So you got to hold your ground and be you, because this is getting into some serious cutting off your feelings, really numbing out, and we do not want to go there. This isn't talking temporary. They're giving some healing advice there. Or maybe depends on your relative reality, maybe you've already underwent there. If it's pertaining to your future, or if it's pertaining to your past, since they'd like to do either one. And there's some healing to do here too. So we need to let go of an attachment, I think, perhaps to this family situation of making family happy instead of taking care of you and knowing where you belong. So there's some attachment to that I think you need to let go of and heal. So you get some healing there, and heed your intuition. Your intuition knows what's best for you. And this is where you have a hard decision to make. You're feeling like you're stuck between a hard place and a rock, because you have a tug and a pull of wanting to make this family happy, but at the same time, this tug and pull of wanting to heed your own path. So my advice here for you is take care of you. You didn't come here to place out your family. You didn't come here to make them happy. You came here to live through your perspective, those desires that Source put in you. That's why you had these desires. You came here to do that. You came here to live that way. So don't let your ego fall for this story. Oh gosh, my life's gonna be miserable if I don't make me happy. No, you came here to be you, which is different and unique. We didn't come here to be like everybody else, and do not let anybody ever rob that of you. You did not come here to be like everybody else. If we all came here to be like everybody else, exactly like everybody else, we would be that way. Source didn't want to sit here and repeat the same game through the same person. Every aspect. He wanted to experience different things through different unique perspectives. Hence, you were here. Okay, so that is your clarification on your past. Now, let's go to your present tense and have a look, see what's going on. Okay, so I'll pull up all the cards again, and then I'll start reading. That didn't quite flip, guys. Okay. Yeah. Some of you know me. Yes, I'm already reading cards. Yeah, your present tense is definitely affirming your theme and your past here. Okay, so what we got going on here? You're not being you. And you're feeling overwhelmed because of it, because I think really you really are feeling like you're not belonging, and you're trying to please other people, like a family person. And a family member could even be a partner that you're living with, because they're your immediate family. Or this could go to your parental family, or siblings, or Aunt Sue and Uncle Billy Bob, or whoever, So you need to be going for that which is ideal for you. Know you belong. I told you this card's about alignment, doing that which is aligned for you, because you're feeling overwhelmed by not being you, and you're also feeling very trapped by not being you. And you can ask for help here. Ask for the spiritual guidance, your higher self, your angels, your guides, whatever your deities are. Seek help for them to help you, because you're just feeling like you're in a tangled mess with people, the way things are going, because you're not being you, and there's no happily ever after in not being you. It's just not going to work. And if this is by chance to your life story, gone into any legal issues, like if you're in a partner, I'm really sorry, it's not looking good. But I don't really think in this particular scenario this is about legal issues. I think this is just affirming the tangled mess you're in with a person or people. And yep, in your world, it's upside down. It's not things are not right in the world, and they never are if you don't heed your calling. And then you are prepared to take a new leap for that which is ideal for you, that which is where you belong, your alignment. You are prepared for that, and the universe is affirming that and showing you that. Because the path that you're on currently of heeding your family that's not supporting you and not being who you are is a king just falling off his throne. It's not getting your happily ever after. It's not getting the seeds to prosper for you that you're planting. You're just wasting your time. And then we do have this father figure showing up again. So I don't know if this is in reference to you, or if you do have a loving father figure that you can turn to for advice or help. And this very well may not be about a biological father. It could be a father figure. So you'll have to tune in and see how that fits you on that. So again, I do feel like this is about your career and job, or what you're supposed to be doing, and or reason right now if you're not even supposed to be working, because you're supposed to be working on spiritual transformation. So just a reminder of how this is fitting in your reality at the moment. So now let's go ahead and clarify that. And I'm going to give a shout out to my current subscribers. Thank you, love you, I appreciate those comments, I really do. Thank you so much. They're wonderful. I love to hear from you guys. And we totally welcome them. And shout out to new subscribers. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And if you're new here for the first time, I'm glad to have you join me. It's wonderful to have you here. I really appreciate those likes and subscribes. They really do help me, guys. I really appreciate you helping me back. I welcome all of that. And if you find yourself in a need of a personal reading, I do have links to those in the description box below. Okay. All right, so what we got going on here? So we got the Hanged Man again. So yeah, we got to let go of pleasing this family. We really do. That's showing up again. And then the Four of Wands. So here we're looking at family and celebration, but it's a celebration with aligned people, and you can have that when you come into being who you truly are and go for that which is ideal for you. You may not feel like that because of your past experiences. And again, the exact same card. You're being invited to go for that which is ideal for you. So heed the universal advice there. They definitely got your back there on that one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is look at what's your next step, what's in your highest good, and an alignment step to take. Okay, and again, I'm going to pull up all the cards, the whole row, and then start reading them. Did I get the whole row here? I think I did. Okay. All right. So, as you're heeding this advice of your theme card, know that you belong and get in alignment with what you're being called to do, this is going to lead to your dreams coming true. Yes, that's great to see that. And again, you are being told to hold your ground. You had that show up over here as well in your clarification. Hold your ground, be who you are. Do not let anybody push you off of being who you are. It is very important that you hold your ground and do that. And then you had the Queen of Swords over here reversed. You like letting go of attachments to like appeasing that family. And here you're being told to like come into the Queen of Swords in her upright position, where you look at your life from a spiritual perspective, a logical perspective, not the thick, messy story you're in with people like bombarding you with all their emotions. You need to do this, you need to do that. You need to take a deep breath, and you need to hear your inner voice. What is your inner voice saying to guide you? And observe it from that spiritual. What did you come here? You're here for a much bigger reason than sitting here appeasing people, roaring at you. life isn't about people ramming at you, and it's not about trying to keep that peace so they stop ramming at you. It's about being who you are and choosing who you are. So you need to come into that position, because these people barking at you, that's not true love. When somebody really loves you, they really love you for who you are, all of your unique quirks, the things you like and desire, and they want to see you flourish. And right now, you are not flourishing by making them happy at all. And they want to see you flourish. So that is what life is about. That is what true love is. And what you're receiving from it looks like based on this card with your family. That's not what you're receiving. So that's what you need to really look at. And it looks like you're going through a life lesson with this right now. And this is what you are learning. You're learning to come into alignment with who you are, being who you are. For those of you that are just not working at the moment, might be rocking the boat with family, it's about you coming into the spiritual transformation, because that is taking you into a life lesson as well. And it may not have anything to do with family, you just might be bumping heads at the moment for those of you on that path. Some of you might be bumping heads just as much as like the others as well too. It just depends on your situation. So yeah, this is a big life lesson that you're supposed to be undergoing and going through, because this is taking you to where you do belong so that your dreams can come true. All right, so now let's clarify for you here. Okay, again, I'll pull up all the cards and then I'll start reading. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Knave of Pentacles. So they're telling you your new journey will be one of success. And this is a money and career reading. So Pentacles, the coins, they're letting you know what you're doing, fall in your alignment, knowing where you belong, whether it be the job or the career service, or taking a breather for the moment to get that spiritual transformation to get you back on your path. That is a successful new journey for you. So that is awesome. That is showing up. We have a little sneaky here too. We have the Empress here in reverse. So some of you might be dealing with in a situation with a mother who may not be supporting you. She could be cold, because when she's upright, she supports her children to be empowered, to be who they are. And then when she's reversed, it could be you need to nurture yourself because of the overwhelm and the struggles you've been going through, giving yourself love. It could be that. Or for some of you, you could be dealing with a mother that's just pushing against you. No, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to make me happy, you need to meet my expectations. I just can't imagine you're doing this. What, are you crazy? You could be dealing with that. So some of you are, it just depends. You got to choose into your relative story on that. Also, heed your higher self. Definitely, this is a call to heed your higher self. That will put you on the path, definitely. And this one is a call to go within and meditate. Do not resist that. You are being called on a spiritual path. Anytime you're being called to be who you are and get into alignment, that is a spiritual path. Your spiritual calling, everybody's spiritual calling is, what are your desires? What do you really want? What makes your heart sing? What ignites your fire? That's your spiritual calling. Go there. Go that way. Don't let the, oh, there's not enough money, and Aunt Sally, and Mama, and Daddy, and partner, oh, I'm making them don't let any of that get to you. You got to be who you are. So definitely heed your higher self. What's your next step? Heed your higher self. Go within and meditate. Find out what your higher self is calling you to do, what is right for you. Okay, so that is your clarification. Now we're going to wrap up with Angels and Ancestor Oracle. Okay. The Earth Guardian. Time to connect, ground and connect. I like this one. This is really perfect for you. This is really about planting those seeds and harvesting, which right now, if you are not following your alignment, it won't bring in your harvest. So you do need to follow that. And this is about grounding again. standing firm, holding your ground on being who you are. So this is about getting grounded and seriously taking time to breathe and get calm and relax and do you. My daughter likes to always say, you do you, boo. This is perfect for that. You do you, boo. This is a time for that. This is about your mission and what it is, and you are being supported on the spiritual side and being aided on the spiritual side to do your mission, to be who you are. You do belong. And for some of you, this is actually has something to do with the planet. So for some of you, you might be those that like to preserve the earth or help the earth in some form or fashion. So this might be your calling. So if that is one of you, hear your calling. This is your calling. Yes, go for it. This is affirmation. You do belong with that. For some of you, it's just the affirmation of whatever it is you're looking at doing. It is right. It is your mission. It is aligned for you. Stay calm. Breathe. Ground. Mother Earth can help you. Hold your ground. Don't let anybody move you off of your ground of being who you are and doing what you're supposed to do. So that's very fitting, because as you do what you're supposed to do and you go for that which is ideal for you and you heed your higher self, all your dreams will come true. So yeah, it's a really good reading, guys. You got this. You're not here by accident. This message is definitely for you, to affirm you. You're on the right path. Stick with it. You got this. All right, guys. Until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose the Wolf Totem for this week's Pick a Card reading, what's your next step for money and career, October 2020? And your theme card is Heed the Messengers. All right. So I have this tuned to many of you in your different unique realities. So let me tune in here and see what I'm getting while I shuffle the cards for you. So Heed the Messengers. Some of you, there's one already. You're intuitive. And you get the messages and you know them. Need to heed them. You've been getting a calling and a nudging that you, for some of you, it's a little bit of a doubt because it's just not exactly clear. It's a know that you know. You know that you know, but you don't know how that you know. So is this a different one or is this my own thought? It can get lost there. I understand that. So for some of you, you're dealing with that. And then for some of you, you're just resisting heeding the messengers because it's like, you want me to go there? You want me to do what? How in the heck can that work? Heed the messengers. They're the divine love and light in alignment with you. They're trying to help you out and do your best. And then for some of you, it might be new to hearing the messages. Heed the messengers. And those messages will come in many, many ways and forms. They'll be like synchronistic. For those of you that are not as or coming into the newness of intuition with everything, you'll be seeing a lot of the outer, and even those that are familiar with intuition, you'll see a lot of the outer affirmations and synchronicities. They'll be affirming things too, so watch for those. I still get those. I'm very in tune, but sometimes I still doubt my own intuition because I just know things so well. Sometimes I don't know what my brain is thinking and what I spiritually know. And I go, wow, look at that, I knew that. And then I'll have another thing come in, which is an outer reality affirmation. It's like, wow, I really did know that. So for some of you, it's like that too. Okay, so that's my tuning in messages. Now let's see what the cards say. Oh yeah, you definitely do need to heed the messengers because this is what's going on. It is time for you. You're being called on a journey from the heart. But you got a little bit of work to do, some clearing to do. For some of you, you got a little bit of grief of what was going on in the past, or you've gone through something negative and there's some grief that you need to clear and heal so that you can embark that path, but you're definitely being called on it. So we want to follow that heart. We want to follow what's an affinity for you, what's in alignment with you. And they're letting you know you need to have faith that the universe will support you heeding those messages, but you've got to get your focus off of the negative situations that you've gone through, because as you stay focused on that, you'll perpetuate that and you'll continue to create it. So that's what you need to heal. You need to heal any griefs or pains that are keeping you there, and looking at that story over and over again, and getting your thoughts off that negativity and that focus off the negativity, and turn it around and make it positive. Things might have got negative, but if you see this cat, it's being overwhelmed by the waves, but it's got a clear pathway. It has firm ground holding, and that's what you need to put your focus on, that you have a firm ground. Things may not look pretty, but you are in a good place despite all the stuff going on around you, and that's where you need to put your focus, and that's where you need to put your gratitude. Gratitude is very powerful in helping you, because the universe supports you in your new endeavor with this coming up, because this is about having faith. This card is as well. This is like equal to the Temperance card, but with this card, the universe does not support you keeping your negative focus on that, because you are your manifester. You make your choices. This is where your free will kicks in and brings your reality that you're experiencing. You can have your dreams come true if you focus on your dreams and having your dreams, but you can also live in crap if you focus on crap and keep perpetuating crap. So the universe does not support that, keeping on that negative focus. So that's what we want to let go of. Also, this represents Sagittarius. If this has any connection with any of you, whether that be you or with whomever you might be engaged with in the situation as the cards unfold. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to look at your past. Ooh, wait a minute. We got another card that snuck up here. Again, same thing. This is like the kitten, the page, so it's like newness, starting that new path and journey. And they're assuring you now with this one, because this is the Ace of Sea, and again, it's a path of the emotions, your heart, what gives you joy. They're assuring you here with that one, you can be successful with that journey. They're definitely showing you in there. It's like a double call here, guys, with it showing up twice. You can definitely be successful with that, but you just need to clear up that focus. And so it's kind of strange how it came in, and I saw it after that little pep talk. Things are not happening by mistake. There's perfect timing and everything. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at your first row, which is your past, and that can be your most recent past or a long ago past that is affecting your present, which will be your second row. And then your third and final row will be, what's your next step? What steps should you take this in your highest alignment and good? And all of this is revolved around your career. So this is the career that you're being called to, that is stirring the heart. Okay, guys. All right, so let's go look at your past and see what's going on. Whoosh. All right, we're just running here. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little blip, because I'm going to give away that card. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, welcome back. So that's 2 cards. All right, so here we go. Well, let's continue. Well, let me pull up the row, and then I'll start this for you. Not quite. Here we go. I'm not reading the cards. No, not one bit. As I pull them. Okay, there's your row. All right. Okay, so in our past, we did experience some type of true offer of love from someone. This is money and career, so a true offer. It genuinely came from the heart, perhaps with whatever it was, a job, career opportunity, or whatever what it was. A service, position, something. And you perhaps, which is always good, made a logical decision about stepping out and looking at it. I'm not sure. Or you were called to do that, to look at it logically. But somehow, some way, we got engaged in feeling possibly trapped here, the way this is coming out. Or for some of you, because again, keep this in mind, it's tuned to many of you, this could just be tossed in to say, hey, Capricorn, as this does represent Capricorn energy. So whether that be you or whomever you engage with in the situation as the cards unfold. And then some of you have like a loving father, caretaker type figure. Maybe they're the ones that came with that true offer of a position or situation for you. Or maybe this represents yourself. You will know as you tune in. So you'll have to tune into that. But then it looks like you got into a stalemate. So with it coming in here, maybe you got in a stalemate with this father figure, even though they're a loving father figure. And maybe that may be where you felt trapped to some degree. So I'm not sure. So you'll have to tune in and see how that goes. We're going to clarify now and see if we can get a little bit more information on what's going on there. So if you've been following me, this is a new procedure. I'm clarifying as I go now, so we don't have to go back and recap. All right, so let's see. Now they're kind of interesting how Spirit likes to clarify the past. They'll either reaffirm your past or they'll start giving advice of what to start doing now or in your future. So we'll see what they got to say. Let's see if we get any more. Yep, I got a feeling. All right. So the 5 of Wands. So yeah, with this stalemate, there's some type of competition that we've gotten into, or we're needing communication with someone because we're in the stalemate. And again, that might be coming back to feeling trapped and possibility with this type of character, unless that is you. Yep. Okay. So yeah. All right. So here we've got the Hierophant. This can work in one of two ways. This could be working with you within paradigms and structures that are positive for you. You always want to work with those that are. Or that you might need to bust out if anything's like, just like if you're feeling trapped and restricted, it could be beliefs that are keeping you restricted. Even though another person might be playing a role. And the stalemate, it could be beliefs that are keeping you locked in, because you always have the power of free will. You can always go within, and that is where your power is. We put the power on our outer reality, but the power always lies within us. So you might be being reminded that to flip this over, bust out of that, come into your true power by going within. So that can work one of two ways. It depends on your particular scenario. And also, this could be just thrown in there for some of you to say, hey, Taurus, as this represents the Taurus card, whether that be you or whomever you engaged in the situation. And then this one, you are in your power. Like I said, even in this stalemate, you might feel powerless, like I said, but they're affirming you are in your power. You are always in your power. You have that power because the power is within. So go within and meditate and manifest what you want, not what somebody is dictating that you can or cannot have. They don't have that power of you. Spirit, source is always much stronger than the people in your outer reality. Always remember that. So you always have that power. And also, that's one. And the 2, this also represents Aries. So we got a lot of cards here. We got the Capricorn and the Taurus and the Aries. So that may represent you. So you might want to tune into that. So let me see if that, or whomever you're engaged with in the situation also. And then you got the Knave of Pentacles. So yeah, here we go. We're talking about the journey. One that's of your heart's desire, but you got to get your focus off that negativity. And then they reaffirmed it, following that heart. And you will be successful with the Ace showing up. And now with the Knave of Pentacles too, that's like the Page, and that's like starting that new journey also. And this is getting into the Pentacles, that it will be financially successful. So again, this is money and career, so that is looking really good, guys. So following that heart will be successful with you. So I have a feeling that one's talking to you about your present and future. Okay, so now that is your past clarified. Now let's look at what's going on in your present. Okay, here we go. All right, your present tense. All right, so it looks like we're spending time with some loved ones or friends, and that's going well. So I'm not sure. You'll have to tune in how that works with you. Really getting called on this new path, guys, because here we got the Ace of Fire. So it stirs the heart with emotions, but it also lights you up. It's your passion. It's what you're excited about, and they're assuring you success on that. So yeah, so I don't know what it's showing up in your present is, if you're embarking that, and that looks good if you are. Looks like, again, with this spending time with loved ones and friends, looks like you're also working well with some personalities that get along with you, and that's great because, with this card here, you can see that 3 cats are working together to attain the common goal, to corral the beetle here, and it's always great to be working with personalities. And the personalities can bring in different traits, but as you work together, you can achieve that common goal with those different traits. So that could be working on a new job opportunity, that you're getting a new job or a career perhaps, working with some different personalities that will help you attain this. So that could be pertaining back to that, not to change your relative reality. There is some riffraff that we're walking away from. I did see that a little bit of competition, so maybe that's some competition that we were talking about here. You're done, you've had it, enough of that. The crap, you're walking away from it. It's a good call. I think it's always good. It's not good to stay in a toxic situation. It's always good to walk away. And yeah, look here, really starting something new here, guys, because now you got you've gotten all the kittens here, the Knave of Fire. So yeah, you're ready. You're prepared and ready for this new journey. This is going back to the passionate too. You're definitely ready for this. The universe is supporting you. You might have a little timid. It's about getting a little bit burnt, but you're ready for this. You got universal support, and yeah, the new journey, the cat here is starting that journey. It's a whole new path for you, and you are being assured success here, guys. That's really good. And this one's showing up again here, that 5 of Wands, and this time it's in reverse. Yeah, really cutthroat competition, and that's the toxicity you're walking from. And I think this might be what's leading you to this new path. So wherever you were, whether it was career or job, you're done with that, and you're walking here. For some of you, you might be in a relationship too, which is affecting your money. And you're done with that, and you're walking away, and then you're going to start a new career. Maybe that's where this camaraderie also is coming in, and working with personalities that are better for you. So I'm seeing that too for some of you. So tune into your reality, because you've been in a position where you've been feeling really trapped, probably with that stalemate situation again. And we saw that trapment coming up over here too with the demon cat. As well. So yeah, you've been feeling really trapped, and they're just letting you know, when you feel trapped like this, don't resist going for that higher help. Like I said, you have that help within you. That's going to go back to that higher front. You need to flip that one. Don't let anybody restrict you. You have that power within. Go in and meditate. Connect with your angels. Connect with your guides. Connect with your higher self. Connect with whatever your deities are, to get that spiritual help, because you have that power within you, and do not forget you have that power. So be assured of that one. So let's go ahead now and clarify your present. Again, I'll get a few cards, and then I'll start reading. I think you got 2 there. I'm sorry, I heard the kitty. Can't see her in the film. She's under my chair. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you got 2. All right, so for your clarity here, 6 of Wands. Yep. Okay, so 6 of Wands means victory and celebration. So this new path that you're on for your career, victory and celebration awaits you, guys. This is exciting. Yes, like that new journey. I'm telling you, it's all good. It's all good. That's really good. You got the 8 of Fire here, and then the universe is giving you the thumbs up and supporting that. So it's the same card that you had here, where they were not supporting that negative, staying focused on that negative thoughts. They don't support that. So just keep your thoughts on what you want, and then have it now. Use that manifestation, good old law of attraction, put it into action. Really grab onto it, hold on to it, write it out. I'm experiencing everything I want, and it feels great. Think about how you would feel if you had it now. Affirm that you have it now. Secret Magic, Rhonda Byrne, really, really do recommend that. It's really awesome. Got the Empress here in reverse. So for some of you that are in this cutthroat competition or this toxicity situation that you're walking away from, emotions are going to get hurt. I understand. I do get that. That stalemate situation. The ego has its emotions. It's entitled to have its emotions. It was created to have those emotions. It was created to look at the contrast and look at the preference and feel the contrast and feel the preference. So yeah, you got to tend to those emotions and give some nurturing and some care. I always like to recommend, talk to your little one, your ego. See it as a toddler child, because it always is a toddler child. Go into a little meditation and validate it. This toxic situation, so-and-so did X, Y, Z, and it hurt like hell. Validate. Yep, it did. It sucked. You're absolutely right. Give it a hug. Let it know you got its back. Affirm it. Understand it. Give it the understanding it didn't get from this situation. You give it that understanding. You give it a hug and then say, but you know what? We're done. We're walking away. I'm taking care of you. I'm not letting this continue on. So give it that reassurance and help it out with that situation. So get some other help there. And then you got the King of Cups. So yeah, this is like that showed up in your past too. So I don't know if you have this person in your reality, whether this be you, it might help if I turn the card around. Yes. I'm not human. I don't make mistakes, not at all. So I don't know if this represents you. It possibly could for some of you. It could represent a father figure in your reality. Could be the one with whom you might be engaged in the conflict or stalemate. But it is upright and positive, so it kind of makes me think not. So, but maybe, because I have a different meaning if it's reversed, that really doesn't, totally different meaning for that. So it could be going that way for me because of the meanings I have it. For tarot, we have some general meanings, but we each have our own meanings too. So you got to work with that too. So see how that is. Yeah. And that could be like another way to nurture yourself too. I mean, the mothering, even if you're male, we need to mother, father our emotions too, And then we got the Queen of Wands. Go for that passion, guys. Yep, you're lit up. They're telling you whatever's passionate, you are gonna be successful. She's in her element. She's got her thing. She's fired up, and she's successful too. She's got it. So keep going for that, guys. Keep your eye on the ball because you got this. Okay, so that's looking good, guys, with your present. So now, what's your next step? What steps should you take that are in your highest alignment and good? And that's what we'll look at now. So give me some room here so I can shuffle. Your whole row? Maybe not. Well, maybe. Where's your mind at? Oh, I love it when they do that. We got the whole row in one go. Yay! Makes it much faster. Okay. What's your next step? They're telling you to turn your world upside down. What? Yes. Turn your world upside down from the stalemate that you're in, from being trapped, from this negative thinking. You want to turn it upside down and then go for those new paths, the ones that you're struggling with, because you got to do some healing. Turn it upside down, go for that new path, go for that which is passionate for you, because they are telling you you will be successful in doing so. So they're saying you have a decision to make, and that choice is, do I go for that, or do I stay in where I'm feeling trapped and stuck? Do I stay in that toxicity? I have an inkling that you are leaning towards this. You got some emotions with the themes, the way it's showing up, pulling you, but you got some desires pulling you the other way. And heed the messengers. You're also getting the messages to go the other way. So you're teeter-tottering a little bit, but you're leaning more this way, and go for the goal. Go for it. So yeah, take some time. They've invited you to take some time and go within. And they're really affirming it here too as well. They got the Hermit card here as well as the Four of Swords. Take some time, go within, meditate, work on you, spend some time with your guides, your guardian angels, your higher self, whatever your deities are. Get yourself really in alignment so you can get out of that stalemate, get out of feeling trapped, get out of your focus off of the negative stuff and perpetuating that so that you can create what you want. Because you want to let go of all of the negative situation and let go of some betrayals that you have felt and gone through the situation. So like some of you, I said too, we've got money and career, but some of you I think are in a lover situation as well, and you're walking away from the toxicity, which is affecting the money. And so you might have felt betrayed and have a lot of grief here, and we need to go within and heal that and let that go and get our focus off of those emotions. Like I say, that nurturing, mothering yourself, taking care of that. We also have some zodiac cards here too. This one represents the Hermit. So for some of you, this could be saying, the Hermit. Hello, it is the Hermit. It represents Virgo. So for some of you, it could be saying, hey Virgo, whether it be you or whoever you engage with in the situation. And then with the Death card, we have the Scorpio. So that could be you or whoever, again, you're engaged with in the situation. So you need to look at that as well. Okay, so now let's clarify what steps you should take. So you guys really go within and meditate. You got two cards really affirming that to help you make those best decisions, to heed your messengers and go for that which is stirring your heart and lights you up. You want to go in that direction. Whether that be career-wise, that will also benefit your money because you got that coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. You had that show up and that was looking good, showing up somewhere. You're hiding things over here. or whether it is even a relationship that will affect your money as well too. Okay, so clarifying what's your next step. And then do a little bit of healing. I'm going to work on that too. You're going to have to go through some grief. Some of you go through it. Move through the emotions because you really can't run away from them. Something's telling me. Shuffle again. Let's see. Let's see if we get one more. Yep. I felt it. Yeah. I'm not surprised to see that card at all. Not one bit. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, you've gone through some defeat here, guys, with the Ten of Swords. Good news is it's coming to an end. End. It's coming to an end. So that betrayal's taking a place there, the entrapment. So yeah, and the toxicity of the relationship that you're walking away from, whatever that situation. It could have been involved in a job or whatever, or it could be involved in a relationship that's affecting you as well. And so then that's going to lead to some victory and celebration within your family supporting you, and they're happy for you. So yeah, we got family support there, so that's looking really good. And yeah, because you've experienced Seven of Swords here, again, that's that feeling trapped. No, my bad. No, that's going about being subtle. So this is what your next step. So you might need to be subtle about some moves that you are taking, so as to not like announce it to everybody. So if you have any negative naysayers or any toxic people in the situation, or that person with whom you are in a stalemate situation, you just might have to make some moves within, going in, because remember, you were called to go within with 2 cards there. Make some changes there and be not announcing things quite at the beginning. And then focus on that, what you want, that you have it. Like I said earlier, manifest. You're the magician. You can manifest your desires and create them. Again, if you need a little help and assistance with that, Secret to Magic, Rhonda Byrne. Excellent book in helping you manifest your desires. Okay, so that's your clarification. So let's wrap you up now with an Angels and Ancestor card. Ooh, Guardian Angel, yes. Tune into your guardian angels. They can help you. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the Moon card here. So yeah, got the Moon card here. So the Moon card is bringing the light out in the dark here. So you do need to be heeding your intuition, heeding the messengers. They're talking to you. Intuition. We were talking about the intuition at the beginning of the theme, if you recall right. I told you some of you are intuitively knowing. You know that you know, but you don't know that you know, but you know. Some of you are getting the messages. You definitely do need to heed that. Your intuition is accurate. This is affirmation. You were not here by accident at all, guys. And then you can see the moon goes through a cycle. So you got the full moon is full light, and then it has its dark stages too. So what it is putting some light on the dark, which not necessarily means negative, but on, and it can in this regard as well too, because you've been through some contrast, you've been through some negativity. So it's putting some light on that which was, I can say that, negative for you, and where the light is and what you should do. And the light is that which is propelling your heart and calling you. You will be successful. Those heart desires, passionate desires that are exciting you. Your journey will be successful. Your journey will be successful. So yeah, they're definitely calling you on that. So definitely want to heed that, guys, because that's where it's at. You can have what you want. You are the magician, and you can manifest it. And they're showing you here, you can manifest exactly what you want. They are promising you that new journey that you are on is one of definitely success. So very good. So heed that intuition, heed those messengers, go within. That's going back to the intuition too, because you had 2 cards. You had the Hermit and the 4 of Swords calling you. Go within and connect. The answers are there. And I told you, I just saw that bottom card of that guardian angel. I don't usually read the bottom cards, so that really stuck out. And so I felt inclined to say, hey, guardian angel, tune into your guardian angel. They were assigned to you to help you, and they're here to help you. And it's always easier when you ask for that help. I want to give a shout out to my subscribers, new and my current ones. Thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for all those comments. I really do appreciate it. They really help keep me going. I really appreciate that. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. I really do appreciate those likes and subscribes. They really do help me. I appreciate you helping me back. And if you need a personal reading, I do have links for those in the description box below. Until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose the cat totem for this week's pick a card reading, what's your next up? Money and career for October 2020. And your theme card is to have courage. But it is reversed, so let's put a little extra attention there. Okay, so as I shuffle the cards, we'll get an initial intuitive feelings. Keep in mind, I have this tuned to many of you in your unique relative realities. So tune into the ones that fit you. So you're embarking, some of you, a new situation in which you need to have courage. I guess the first one I need to address is some of you are hurting in the financial department and you're being assured by Spirit to have courage, have faith, everything will work out. You must put your focus on things that will work out. Don't stay so focused on the negative situation that you're in at the moment, because that will only perpetuate it. I know it's hard when you're in that reality and you're facing it to not believe what is and to believe that you can have what you want. I know that's hard to do. It takes some work. It takes some meditation. It takes discipline. Secret to Magic, Rhonda Byrne, very helpful in that. Really recommend you on that if you're in that situation. Some of you are in a situation where you need to change over. So like you need to change over to jobs or change over careers, and you're not exactly sure if it's going to work out or if it's best for you. They're letting you know to have courage there as well too. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you are trying to get a new job or new career and it's not happening yet. And that's because something is not lined up for you accurately at the moment. So have courage when things do get lined up, and you will get them. Then they'll work out. So have faith for that. Have courage there. All right, so that's my intuitive reads. Now let's get the card. Yes, some of you are not feeling like yourself in the position that you're in, and that's understandable, because you, like I said, if you're out of the money and you're looking for a job and you're waiting, you're not feeling like yourself. Some of you like to feel productive, and if you're out of work right now, you might not be feeling productive too, so that might have you in a place of not feeling for yourself, especially, and if you're in entrepreneurship as well too. You might be being called to get into entrepreneurship, and you're not going to feel like yourself until you go in that direction, so you got to have courage with that entrepreneurship. You want to let go of those negative thoughts. Like I said, you've got to release those and let those go, so that you can start feeling like you. So start tuning into what makes you feel like you in the money and career, and focusing on that you have that, and let go of that which you are seeing in your reality that you feel like is a barrier to having that. And yes, you want to go for that which is ideal for you, exactly that. A career choice or a job choice that is in alignment with you. You can have that, and you need to have courage. You can do that. And spending time with loved ones and friends. Some of you out of work right now, and money can be in your face. This is the most important thing. You're going to hear my little pet peeve with the society. Money is the most important thing in this world. I hate it. No, it's not. Love is. And so spending time with your loved ones and friends, whether it be via internet with this pandemic going on, or even if you're at home because you're not working right now, those are precious moments. That's what you take with you on the other side, that camaraderie. The money you never take with you on the other side. So that's what's important. Don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of that. Don't let a particular money situation you're going through a period right now. Enjoy what you are getting out of it in the moment. Okay? Just enjoy that. Don't miss out on enjoying that time, because money is so important. That's a societal conditioning, a societal belief. Because money is fake. Let me tell you, money is fake as they become. The love and camaraderie you feel with loved ones and friends, that's not fake. That's real. But money is fake. It's a complete illusion. It's just a tool of trade that man has made up, and made up all these complex rules that go along with it. it can work as a tool as a trade and it work in our benefit. Sadly, man has really corrupted it and thwarted it, and it's sad. I'll get off my pet peeve now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at your past with the first row, and that could be your faraway past or your most recent past. And then we're going to look at the past that is affecting your present, which either one of those could be. And then we're going to look at what's your next step. What steps should you take to earn your highest alignment and good. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is pull up your whole row and then start reading the cards for you. Oh, did it flip? Did it flip? I don't think so. It will show if it did. Oh, it did. It did. I see it now. There she is. I knew it. Okay. It's a 2 card. Yeah, I'm having a conversation here. Don't worry, I'll be back to you. Well, let's see if we can get one more for you in this row. I do talk incessantly. So yes, Seqkat, do you talk to yourself? Yes, I do. Do you answer yourself too? Yes, I do. Am I crazy? No, not at all. There we go. Okay, all right, so your past. All right, you were on your fate line of some type. So when I'm talking fate line, that is what's on your heart's desire. Source puts desires within you because it wants to experience those desires within your unique perspective, and you're in agreements with that, and you were on that path. That's always a great place to be. Stick on it. Yay for you. And you were called to have courage for that path, just like you're being called to have courage now. But you missed your dreams, guys, because perhaps you didn't have the courage. I'm not sure, because you missed out on your dreams, guys. I'm sorry you did. And your dreams would have led, there must have been a little focus on something negative that kind of impeded you there. Also, for those of you, again, I have this tuned to many of you in your different realities. This also represents Leo, so for some of you it could be tossed in there for Leo. But I do think for all of you too, because it's about being encouraged, the lion. Hello, Leo, lion. Same thing. That message is still in there for all of you as well. The Leo will be for some of you. And that could be you or whomever you engage with in the situation as the cards unfold. The dreams that were coming in this fate line you were on were to build your legacy. Something turned somewhere though, because your dreams did not come true and you hit the ultimate defeat. And I'm really sorry to see this, guys. I really am. And we're getting really focused on this defeat, and we got some grief we need to work with. And that's probably some of what we need to let go of. That should have been a theme card as well. And that we're not feeling like ourselves. And I'm really sorry. You're going to work with this grief. Be gentle with your ego. It's made to feel pains. It's feeling those pains. It was created to do exactly that. So assuage it and comfort it and give yourself love for that. Good news is this is coming to an end, as this is the 10 of Sky, 10 of Swords. And it looks like you were lacking some family support. So I don't know if this is where the defeat came in, where something twirled. You were on your fate line, but something went wrong in the family. So this is either based on your career-wise, or because it is money and career, or maybe based family-wise, which affected your money perhaps. So you want to tune in and see how that's fitting for you. So now we're going to go ahead and clarify the rows. So for those of you who have been following me, I'm changing things up a little bit. I'm going ahead and clarifying each row as we go so that we can save time on the recap. So let's get some clarification. Now they're kind of funny or interesting how they recap. They'll either reaffirm what happened in your past, or they'll start giving you advice for you to do now and or your future. And sometimes for some of you, it can play a little bit of both. So we'll see as we go. Okay, so there's one card. Okay, let's see if that, no, I got a feeling, yep. I had a feeling we need more. Quite a few more, but that's okay. I had a feeling you need to hear that. So here we are. Let's go to this story. All right, so yeah, you got the 7 of Swords here. Yeah, so you are going through there. So that's getting into some cutthroat competition here, guys. Whew, nasty. No, my bad. I'm mixing that up. I'm mixing it up with 7 of Wands. My bad. This is about being subtle. So maybe that's where your dreams, you were on your fate line with your dreams and your dreams didn't come true. And you didn't have family support, and you mentioned your dreams and you had those negative Nancy's. You can't go for your dreams, or your dreams are not what I want for you, so you can't do that. So you turn course, which kept your dreams from coming true, that were going to lead to your legacy, and which led you ultimately to your ultimate defeat. And I'm really sorry for that, guys. I really am. So that could be some of the situation. 4 of Wands. Now here, it's like if you had been subtle, because here's a 4 of Fire, 4 of Wands, same thing. Didn't have family support. Had you been settled, you would have had the family support because they really wouldn't have known. And then you would have made this success. And then what can they say? You were successful. They can't argue with that. Okay, so 3 of Wands. So yeah, for those of you who play wand, you are not prepared. You have some preparation to do. And I think this is talking to you now, and I think this is talking to you for your future, because the ultimate idea is to get you back on your fate line, get you back on the career that you're supposed to be on, the situations you're going to bring in your wealth, get you back into alignment there. Yeah, and so they're reassuring you you can navigate through these challenges with ease. That's for some of you. And I know you're going through some challenging times. Have courage, have faith. They're telling you to have that courage. Keep on the path of that which is ideal for you. You can navigate through these challenges with ease. That's for some of you. And then for some of you, you are looking at a move of residence. So since this is money career, it could possibly be for your job, or it could just be home. And it could be a relationship issue that is affecting your money or what have you. And if you are looking at a move, it is looking successful in that regard. 9 of Swords, yeah, see, you were dealing with your fears and you had some focus on your fears, and that's what brought that defeat into your ultimate reality, because you were lacking that courage. You were needing to have courage and have faith. Believe in yourself, because you were on your fate line. You were supposed to be doing that. And so now, yeah, you're kind of like numbing out a little bit with emotions, with the 4 of Cups showing up here, and it's understandable because you've been going through the emotions with this ultimate defeat, and it's understandable. They are assuring you getting back on that path of what's in alignment with you will definitely lead you to success. So you want to definitely get back on that and stay that. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, embark that new journey, guys. This is a journey about the money. Go for, and this one right here is a new journey too. You're being invited and called to it too. Get on that new journey that's ideal for you. You will be successful, and it will be successful for you in your place of wealth as well. So yeah, definitely. So you want to go for that, guys. So yeah, that's definitely for your future. And 5 of Swords, yeah. Okay, so yeah, for the 5 of Sky, 5 of Swords. Yeah, so here you're dealing with a little bit of failure. And I feel like you might feel like your failure is going to be going back to, you were on the fate line, you were being invited to have courage, but the situation with the family turned, and that's where your dreams didn't come true, your legacy didn't come true, and you didn't have, and you hit that defeat. Don't let that failure stop you. Try again. This is definitely encouragement. Get back on it. Try again. Get back on that horse. You fell off that horse one time, it doesn't mean you can never ride that horse again. Get right back on that horse. So that's what we're looking at there. And yep, and you're going to need to go within, and you're kind of resisting that. You're being called to go within, meditate, get into your power, connect with your guides, connect with your angels, connect with your higher self. Whatever your deities are, connect with that. Get into your power, and you're kind of resisting that. You don't want to resist that, guys. You want to definitely do that so you can be enabled and be empowered to getting back on that horse and getting yourself back on your aligned path that was just leading you to success, but that little turn, it really skewed things up. And you got everything working out in your highest good in alignment. You took a turn, and that's okay. It just kind of delayed the positivity, the reward that you were headed for. It just delayed it, but you can get right back on it and go right down that success path. You're not doomed and gloomed. Every reality exists, and you can definitely get back on the success reality. So don't let that get to you. So you got everything working out in your highest good alignment now. Have faith with that. Have courage with that, definitely, because You're not believing that it's working at your highest alignment good, but it is. Just keep going and keep your focus on that which is ideal for you. Keep your focus there. Okay, so that's your clarity for your past. So now let's look at your present tense and see what's going on there. I've quite a few cards for you on that one. Very good. Okay, again, guys, I will pull up all the cards and then start reading them out loud to you, because, you know, I am totally reading them now as they come out. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're coming out too. Woo, woo, woo. Let's see if we get one more. Yeah. Okay. They're reassuring you again, everything is working at your highest alignment and good. And apparently you're paying attention because you weren't believing it and now you are. So, seriously, the emotions, what this means, the emotions of feeling that defeat, and having to release those emotions, or making you, and not feeling like yourself, are making you feel like things are not working out your highest good in alignment. But deep down, you do know they are. You know that change was needed. You are prepared and ready for your new adventure. And this is a new adventure. Going for that which is ideal for you. You're prepared and ready for that. But in order to do that, you've got to take your focus off the negative of what happened in the past. Got to get your focus off of that, guys. And if you need help with that, don't worry. Your guides are here, but they will knock that thought, those patterns out with the tower. I know egos squirm with the tower. Oh God, the doom and gloom. No, it's not the doom and gloom. It's knocking out what's not working for you, so that you can get back on your path that is working for you. Because you are definitely being called again on that new journey, but you're a little bit scared you're going to get burnt, probably from your recent experience that you've had and trying to do your dreams and being on your fate line before without that lack of family support, with them burning you, because that left you feeling very unbalanced and probably gone into apathy with your emotions torn up within. And so I'm really sorry you went through that, guys. I really am. This, I feel like, is a life lesson that you're going through right now, to learn to be you and follow that which is aligned with you. Definitely that. And also what your career is, what your fate line is. You're a master at something that you're really good at, and that you could apprentice and teach others and share that with others. I think this will call to some of you as well too, so you're being called that. And with this one, this is like following your desires. This is another thumbs up, guys. Follow your desires. Go for that. They're definitely showing that. Don't miss that opportunity again, guys. Because what you did in the past is what broke your happily ever after, which broke your dreams from coming true. So you totally need to reverse all of that. Also, this card, I forgot to catch, represents Sagittarius, so it can be thrown in there for some of you as well. Just letting you know on that one. So yeah, we want to flip this up and have some faith that the universe has got us while we're being overwhelmed. And it does. Your guides will help you. They're here to help you. Definitely got you. So now let's clarify your present tense. This is, you've gone through some pain, guys, but this is not a bad relationship. They're just like, oh, let's just get you back on the path, and everything is going to work out, and your highest good alignment. Pretty much. You can then have your happily ever after, and then you can definitely have your dreams come true. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep, Ten of Swords, that defeat things coming to begin, and they're letting you know, don't worry, that has come to an end. They're reaffirming that. So it's time to let that go, work through the grief, and you can manifest that which you desire and be successful with it, with the Magician card coming. Everything working at your highest good in alignment, guys. Yes. Just go for that which is ideal for you. Go for that. Go for your desires. See them as you have them. Good. Put that good old law of attraction into action. You need a little bit of assistance with that. Rhonda Byrne, Secret to Magic. I really highly recommend it. Great book. Will really help you doing that. Got the High Priestess down. It all surprised to see this. You've got some healing to do with some emotions that are involved. Definitely need to heal those emotions. Give yourself that special care. And you definitely want to heed your intuition. Your intuition is telling you which way to go. Go for that which is ideal for you. Go for your desires. You're being called to that. And you will be successful. You are prepared for that. Not only your desires, those that really light you up with the Queen of Wands. You know, she's in her passion and she's successful and she's doing that which really excites her. So you definitely want to go for that. That is your path and that is your calling. Okay, so now let's look at your third and final row now. What's your next step? What's in your highest alignment and good steps to take? Oh, okay, did we get the whole room? We might have. Oh, I love it when that happens. Oh yes, we got the whole room. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you're feeling a bit overwhelmed in the position you're in right now, so they're telling you to delegate and get some help. So you know where you need this help with, whether it's in this preparation, you might be, some of you are in a move. Don't just overtake that all on your own. Some of you might need some help with the emotions. The emotions might be really overwhelming you. Get that healing, which is sitting here, right here, being followed by the Priestess card too. Get that healing, guys. So yeah, we want to get that healing. We're being overwhelmed. Delegate and get some help. And again, this is heed that intuition. Some of you are definitely experiencing some financial troubles. But again, with it being reversed, we've got our focus on it. We are looking at that which we don't like and it's negative, and that's what will continue to perpetuate it. And they're telling you stop doing that, stop looking at that, because you're just going to perpetuate. You want to flip this one up, see your abundance, have gratitude for your abundance. Look at it. If you have a penny, be thankful for it. So whatever the abundance is, you want to see it again. Round to burn, secret to magic will really be beneficial and helpful for you on that one. Then we've got the King of Sky here. Okay, so yeah, I don't like seeing him in reverse. This person played a role for you. This is, I'm going to say, from that family, from that lack of family support that I saw in that one card perhaps. And this one's one that kind of, you heeded this person's advice, I think, and lost your dreams, got into defeat here. I think they're a bit tyrannical here. And yeah, this got into a trying to conquer each other. They're trying to conquer you to take on their values. You're trying to explain to them, this is what's working for me. They can't hear you. Don't waste your time trying to convince them. It is never going to happen. But you hold on to your values and don't let them rob you of your values. You were on your fate line. You were on your path. Your dreams were coming true. Your legacy was ready to happen. But they thwarted you. And it's okay. That is a failure that happened. It's okay. Get off that path now, and that's your choice. You have a choice to make. You can continue to perpetuate this by staying focused on your current situation, or you can go, you know what, that's the past, that's my old chapter, I'm going to write my new chapter, and it's going to be a lot better. I'm going to get back on my fate line, I'm going to have my dreams come true, I'm going to have my legacy. I can do it because I'm the manifester of my life, and I can be successful in whatever I manifest. Okay, so now let's clarify this for you guys. So I'm going to give a shout out to my current subscribers and new subscribers. Thank you. I love you. I really appreciate your likes and really appreciate those comments. They are awesome and wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. Your likes and subscribes are very beneficial, and I appreciate your help back to me. And if you do need a personal reading, I do offer those, and I have links to those in the description box below. Okay, yeah, so we got the Four of Pentacles here. Yep, the same thing. They're really reaffirming that. Definitely reaffirming that. So we are looking at our lack of abundance, and we are really perpetuating it and focused on it. It's in our face. It's hard. I've been there. I know. I'm an Earth sign. I'm a Capricorn. We want to see our abundance ahead of us. We want to see that we're stable, and we do it. We ain't stable. We don't like it. I get it. Got to take your eyes off of it. Not what is, what do I want? Because you can have what you want. Secret to magic, run to burn. I'm going to keep repeating. She's wonderful at helping you. Knave of Pentacles. Again, we had that Ace of Pentacles showing up that you'll be successful when you embark that new journey. And this is the Knave of Pentacles. So yeah, get on that new journey. It's new for you. You're new on that path. Get back on it. You will be successful. That's upright is showing you. And you've got something new coming in, and it's coming in fast, and it's ready for you, and it's positive, guys. That's good to see, and that's to get you on your path. So have some faith, guys. That is really good to see. That Tower coming in, it's going to knock down the old that's not working and bring in the good and the new that will help you. You might be struggling with the problem the ego has, even when the old is bad and we don't like it. Well, the ego likes to hold on to it because it's familiar. And it feels like it can survive that, which is familiar. So the problem that you're having with that is it's can't let go of the familiar. So that is some of the issues. So one of the things to help you as you embark the new is to go in meditation and meditate doing that new fun thing that you want to do. And meditate on it day again, day and out, because then you'll become familiar with it, and then that will become easier for you, so that will help you. This also represents Cancer, so in case that refers to you or whomever involved in the situation. For some of you, that'll have some relevance. And then you got the Queen of Swords here too. So yeah, let go of some attachments to the old path. Like I said, that which is familiar. I was just saying that. That's what you want to let go of, because it's holding you back and it's impeding you, because you can go forward and have that spiritual breakthrough coming into the new and be successful at that. With the King of Swords here, he's good at solving these challenges, but he's going to get into his logical perspective here, and that is really good. Also, we have here the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords coming here, and we've got them not totally reversed, but we have one reverse and one upright. So this tells me there's a couple. So for some of you, you might be in a partnership, and this partnership might be affecting your finances because you're not on the same path together here. It's not totally reversed like your relationship's broken, but y'all are not seeing eye to eye on something. So and that's going to pertain to some of you. So you know how the situation's going. You know how good, bad, or whatever this is. So that's to some of you as well. Okay, so that is your clarification, guys. So you really, the biggest thing to get some healing, get some help. You're being overwhelmed. So what steps should you take? Get some healing, get some help. Get your focus off of that lack of finances. Rhonda Byrne, Secret to Magic. Focus on what you want and what you have. Stop trying to convince whomever's trying to convince you to be like them. Stop trying to change their mind. It's not going to happen. Hold on to your values. Don't let them rob you of your values. Those are very important. These are the choices you have to make. And so let's go ahead and wrap this up. You can have your dreams come true. You have this whole reading telling you to have courage, to go for that which is ideal for you. You're being called to your new path in many ways, and you will be successful. You definitely will be successful. We had that with the Ace of Pentacles coming up and the Knave of Pentacles coming up too. And everything is ultimately working out in your highest good and alignment. So don't forget that. Okay, so we'll wrap you up here. There she is. Stag, trust and thrive. Oh, so perfect for you. This is about getting on your thrival path, guys, and you have the power with the stag. Definitely have the power. The Celtic traditions, you're looking at getting into your spiritual power. And this is also about abundance, because like with the Native Americans, the deer actually provided abundance with it. And the stag also kind of represents and reflects the emperor in the tarot as well. And that's about being in your power. So you definitely have the power. And this is about coming into alignment of being who you are. And you are safe to do so, and you're protected to do so. So have that courage. It is time for you to get back on your fate line, guys. And everything is definitely working out in your highest alignment and good for your dreams to come true. And you can make it happen. You are the manifester. You have the power to do so. It is time for you to thrive. trust, and thrive. That's what this card is about. You're getting off an old survival path and onto a new thrival path, and you can do it. That's what this is about. All right, guys. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. It's really a good reading, guys. I know you're going through it right now, but it's a good reading. It is ultimately. You have a choice to make. You got that card. It's up to you what you choose. All right, guys. Until next time, much love and much light.